What on earth is going on here?
This is Seedance!
Hi everyone, my name is James and I am a Senior Solution Architect here at BytePlus focusing on AI models. For the past 1 to 2 years, video models have taken over the world by storm, and AI video generation has evolved at an astonishing pace. Many of us remember the early viral AI-generated videos that showcase both the promise and the limitations of the technology. Well, fast forward to today, we are seeing creators produce remarkably expressive and premium quality videos for entertainment, education, and business applications. Video technology has improved by leaps and bounds, and it is just going to get better. From my conversations with customers, there is a lot of discussion on how enterprises and agencies can leverage video model technology to augment their existing workflows, and this is something that we will be addressing today. Oh, and by the way, I'm sure everyone is really curious about ByteDance's latest video generation model, Dreamina Seedance 2.5. I am equally excited to share with you the latest features and use cases. So without further ado, let's dive in. First of all, video model technology is great for rapid prototyping. Almost every single workflow includes getting stakeholders to agree on the final output before committing production budget. Well, with AI, you can do many things. Create rough cuts of commercial to align stakeholders on pacing, framing, and tone before booking talent, locations, or crew. Also test multiple different visual styles, for example, like color grading, camera movement, aesthetics for a brand quickly rather than shooting test footage. All of these end up saving a lot of time and cost. Next, has there always been some special VFX that you wanted to do but was always out of budget? Well, video model technology truly allows you to be creative in ways that were impossible before. By creating special animation scenes, VFX, or just simply different format variants like 16:9 or 3:4, which are meant for different social media platforms. Localization is another key use case. Adjusting language, casting, and cultural cues so that a tailored campaign can be created for different markets without going out of budget. Now, most of you watching this probably have played around or even are using it currently in production. So you might ask me this question, James, I've used this technology before and I understand that it's really useful, but there are still some common issues that comes up, and so, do you have any workarounds or solutions for it? So the first pinpoint is that many AI workflows still face consistency first-last frame issues when stitching together multiple short clips. Well, one solution to solve first frame last frame consistency issues is to use Seedance's native return last frame parameter in order to return the last frame and use it as a first frame in the next API call. Here, let me show you. Subsequently, moving forward, Seedance 2.5 will support up to 30 seconds of native video generation. That is incredible news for customers with longer form content requirements, and I believe this will truly transform your workflows. That being said, a longer content duration would translate to a higher quality of prompt being required. We highly recommend our customers to follow our Dreamina Seedance 2.5 prompt guide. The template is as follows: precise subject, action details, scene and environment, lighting and color tone, camera movement, visual style, image quality, and constraints. For better special information types like background music and sound effects, also do consider adding these symbols. Lastly, customers who are more technical, do consider crafting Seedance prompts that are relevant to your industry. There are a lot of good tutorials available, and we also have our own tutorial below. Let me show you. Do click the link in the description in order to download the skill.md file. Another pain point is that enterprise teams rarely start from scratch with an empty prompt. They have existing brand assets, product scripts, storyboards. In the past, teams have to be selective and select up to only 9 images or 3 audio and video clips. But now good news for the teams, as Seedance 2.5 supports up to 50 multi-model reference assets, ensuring all creative intent is kept without the need to discard any asset. Here is one example that showcases this. In this example, I have here with me the reference images, the reference videos, and also the VGM clip. Here's the output. And as you can see, more asset references really help to ensure creative consistency, ultimately giving better results in the video. One additional piece of feedback is that customers continue to expect better video consistency and more accurate prompt adherence as AI video generation continues to evolve. While these remain common challenges across generative video models, Seedance 2.5 has made significant improvements by supporting timestamp-based prompts, enable the model to generate scenes that align more precisely with the specific timing and sequence. Take this prompt for example. Over here we can see the prompt supports timestamp reference 0 to 3 seconds, 3 to 6 seconds, 6 to 8 seconds, 8 to 11 seconds, so on and so forth, all the way up to 30 seconds. For comparison, I have actually 2.0 and 2.5 with the same reference image. Here's the output from Seedance 2.0. Here's the output from Seedance 2.5. As you can see, the character consistency is maintained, the physics look more realistic, and the motion control is great. One of the most common use cases we've heard from customers is advertising. Typically, advertisements can cost anywhere from $15,000 to $50,000 depending on your location and budget, and take anywhere from 2 weeks to a few months to shoot and edit. Today, video generation significantly reduces production time and costs while making content creation more efficient. And now, an ad for a biscuit snack that everyone loves from time to time. Here is the image reference. Here are a few motion reference videos. And here's what Seedance 2.5 can do. As you can see, it can really imitate the different motion, the different texture, and physics of the reference videos. Oh, yeah, I couldn't resist. Okay, now back for use case number 2. For this, we will be looking at the area of knowledge and education. Seedance 2.5 is extremely good at transitions and consistency. We generated a Seedance 2.5 video to share that as well. Here is the prompt. And for this, we have 2 different videos, one generated from Seedance 2.0 and one generated from Seedance 2.5 with the same set of reference inputs. And here is the output from Seedance 2.0. Here's the output from Seedance 2.5. And as you can see, the physics of the ball movement is much more realistic in Seedance 2.5, and the expression of the faces are more vivid as well. Here's another character example that showcases the difference between Seedance 2.0 and 2.5. Now this is the output from Seedance 2.0, and it is a character's face. And as you can see over here, there is lighting applied. However, when you look at the eyes, especially the left eye and the right eye, you see that the color of the iris still remains somewhat similar. So this goes against, when we look at lighting, this goes against some of the principles that we learned, because the light should be darker on the dark side and brighter on the bright side. Now take this same example and let's look at Seedance 2.5 together. In this example, it's the same thing again. The light comes in from the right side And you can see over here, the main thing is that the left iris is actually consists of a much darker tone compared to the right iris. So this accurately reflects lighting in a cinematic setting, and this is one of Seedance 2.5's most meaningful breakthrough when it comes to lighting. The model has moved beyond applying lighting as a visual effect and has begun to understand the underlying physics and the logic of light. By generating images with a unified lighting model, physically consistent reflections, and scene-aware illumination, Seedance 2.5 achieves a level of realism that has long been considered one of the hardest challenges in AI-generated cinematography. Most people think the magic of AI video generation lies in flashy explosions and dramatic million-dollar visuals, but in reality, it's the little things that make all the difference. Here, let me show you. This is Seedance 2.0 zipping a jacket, and you can see the lady doesn't really zip the jacket up well. Now here's Seedance 2.5 zipping a jacket, and you can see the motion and behavior is much more precise, and the lady successfully unzips the jacket. Well, at first glance you might just think, it's just zipping up a jacket, how hard can that be? But that's exactly the point. While flashy explosions and cinematic effects grab attention, the real challenge in AI video generation has always been the small, everyday interactions that people instantly recognize when they look wrong. Seedance 2.5 excels at these subtle moments, zipping up a jacket naturally, twisting open a lipstick cap, rolling up the lipstick, tapping a card to unlock the door, pushing open the entrance to a luxury hotel, pulling a suitcase through a lobby, or gently pressing a car's start button. These seemingly simple actions require accurate hand movements, object interactions, and of course realistic physics, areas where previous generations were much more likely to make mistakes. By getting the little things right, Seedance 2.5 unlocks something much bigger: the ability to create convincing, production-ready videos for commercial advertising, where realism in everyday product interactions matters just as much as the visual spectacle. That's all for today, and I will catch you next time.